मोक्षज्ञाननिधि श्रीष्ठ श्रद्धयो हृदि सर्वदा.
Namaste. I am Dr. Dwaritha Viswanatha, Co-Principal Investigator, Noopura Bhramari IKS Center, Bengaluru. I take great pleasure in welcoming you all to yet another episode of Śāstra Ranga. Today, we will be dealing with Bharata Senāpatiyam. Bharata Senāpatiyam was edited by Thiru Kalyanasuntharam Iyer and published in 1944 by Kalakshetra, Chennai. Nachinarkiniar and Adiyarkunnalar in their commentaries on Silappadigaram reference a few quotations from Adi Vailar's Bharata Senāpatiyam. These quotations are in the Venba meter, but the manuscript of Bharata Senāpatiyam that we currently possess contains only Nurpa verses. Additionally, the quotations mentioned in Silappadigaram are absent from these manuscripts, suggesting that this text is likely much later than the commentaries of Nachinarkiniar and Adiyarkunnalar. The manuscript we have includes both the text and the commentary, but the names of the author and the commentator remains unknown to us. In addition to the main text, this book includes a commentary and editorial notes. The work primarily focuses on various aspects of dance, but also touches upon topics related to music and Tala. The chapters of this treatise are referred to as Adhikarams such as Anga Adhikaram, Isai Adhikaram and Tāla Adhikaram. In the sutra and the commentary, several texts on Natya are mentioned, including Anumakkadagam, Gita Prabandham, Gauri Kadagam, Bharata Sastiram, composed by the author himself as noted on pages 18 and 19, Bharata Chudamani and Mahabharatam. Additionally, various sages, gods and others are described as performers of Natya. The work begins with Podupayiram, followed by a note on the nature of the text. It lists the names of 12 Tānḍavas, that is Dhyananda Tānḍavam, Sandhya Tānḍavam, Gauri Tānḍavam, Tripura Tānḍavam, Kali Tānḍavam, Muni Tānḍavam, Shankara Tānḍavam, Ugra Tānḍavam, Bhuta Tānḍavam, Pralaya Tānḍavam, Bhujanga Tānḍavam and Shuddha Tānḍavam. The commentary provides the etymology of the word Bharatam. It explains that the syllable Bha comes from Bhava of Gauri Tānḍavam, Ra from Raga found in the Sandhya Tānḍavam and Ta from Tāndava in Ananda Tānḍavam and together form the word Bharata. The text also elaborates on the alphabets and their associated attributes, including rasa and the type of land associated, that is the nilam associated, the corresponding deity, jati, age, nakshatra, rashi, naivedyam and gati for each alphabet. Following this, the terms bhava, raga and tala are explained as perceived. Bhava originates from the mind, manas, which is why it is referred to as manasam and considered as the cause or the karanam. It signifies ichchai, desire, and nirtam, dance. Raga arises from speech, vachikam, is subtle, sukshmam in nature and represents knowledge, jnanam, and song, geetam. Tala originates from the body, kaya, and is physical, sthulam in nature and indicates action, kriya, and musical instruments, vadhyam. Bharata Noolasiriyar considers the varieties of these elements in this way, says this treatise. Afterwards, the terms Laya, Bhoga, Abhinayam and Padakramam are explained, followed by an enumeration of the Panchakriyas or the Aintoils. The combination of these 5 Angas constitute Shiva's Ananda Tāṇḍava. Although Ananda Tāṇḍavam is fundamentally one, due to the variations in space and time, it is perceived as 12 by some and 108 by others, and so on. The commentary describes that the Bharata Shastra is referred to as the Mudal Nool and was first taught to Hari, Brahma and Ambika, then to Indra and other gods, followed by Nandi and other Ganas, and eventually to Sharangdeva and others. It also mentions that to understand the classification of Bhava, Raga and Tala, a work called Gauri Katakam was composed by Gauri herself. Bhava is defined as the emotion felt in the heart, while Abhinaya is the expression of the Bhava through facial expressions and bodily movements. The main text identifies 4 types of Abhinaya: Angika, Vachika, Aharya and Satvika. The 4 types of Angika Abhinaya are Suchi Abhinaya, Bhavajam Abhinaya, Tundam and Lakshanikam. They are listed and explained also. Suchi Abhinaya involves expressing Abhinaya through hand gestures and words. Bhavaja Abhinaya is performed using head and eye movements. Tundam is further divided into 3 categories. One is when the dancer performs Abhinaya while the singer sings. It is called Avahika. When the dancer sings and performs Abhinaya simultaneously, it is called Bhavika Tundam. Then the third one, when the dancer sings along with the singer and performs Abhinaya, it is referred to as Anubhavika Tundam. The final type of Abhinaya is Lakshanika Abhinaya, where all things in the world are conveyed through Abhinaya alone without directly naming them. Vachika Abhinaya is categorized into 4 types. Sangeeta Vachika Abhinaya, when the dancer sings while performing. Then we have Upageeta Vachika Abhinaya, that is when a singer sings and the dancer performs. Then we have Sushabda Vachika Abhinaya, when the character recites the Sorkattu and Jatis during the performance. And then the last is the Upashabda Vachika Abhinaya, when the dance teacher recites the Jati while the dancer performs. Aharya Abhinaya is divided into 4 types. Nijaharyam, that is Aharya made with silk, costumes made of silk. Vyajaharyam, ornaments made of gold. And Vyabhicharyaharyam, ornamentation tailored to the place and caste of the people. Abhicharyaharyam, appropriate to the type of dance. Satvika Abhinaya is categorized into 2 types. Chakushi, that is Chakshushiya Abhinaya, performed through eyes. Vyanjaka Abhinaya, performed using head, eyes and other movements. The text also identifies 5 types of dance performed by Shiva. Nadanam, performed by Sadyojata for Adishakti. Natyam, performed by Vamamukha for Parashakti. Tānḍavam, performed by Aghora for Ichchashakti. Nrityam, performed by Tatpurusha for Kriya Shakti. And Nrittam, performed by Ishanmukha for Jnana Shakti. The author notes that many people define and explain these terms in various ways. Cāris are classified into 3 types. Akashachari, the dance of the Apsaras, Bhuchari, the dance of the human beings, and Deshi Charis, the dance of the Nagakanyas. Many of these concepts are not explained in detail in the text, they are merely listed. We must rely heavily on the commentary for further understanding. Lasya is classified into two types. Kumaram, when Abhinaya is performed with Talam, and Sukumaram, when Abhinaya is done to Gadyas without Talam. It is also mentioned that Sukumara Abhinaya involves the dancer sitting while performing. Vritti or Vritti is also divided into two types. Chitta Vritti, so Mukajabhinaya, and Bhaviya Vritti, performed elaborately with hand gestures and body movements. In the second part, the author discusses musical elements. The first verse introduces almost all aspects of music. Srimati R. S. Jayalakshmi observes that a single line verse under the heading Isayum Pannum is particularly significant from a musical perspective. The main text states, Chintiragam Pavinam Pannam. The commentary elaborates that Isai refers to the singing of Alapana, Kriti and Kalpanaswaram, while Pan refers to creating music or singing using the voice for various types of verse such as Venpa, Asiriyarpa, Kalipa and Vanchipa, as well as other varieties like Ventalisai, Venturai, Turai and Vrittam. In the third part, the Tāla Dashaprāṇas are discussed. Interestingly, the commentator does not include Graha as part of it. Instead, substitutes Akshara as part of the Dashaprāṇa, the 108 Talas and the transformation of the 7 Talas into 35 Talams and the various Angams of the Talams are all addressed here. A list of works from Bharata Shastra to this text is provided, followed by details about the characteristics of a teacher, including information on both music and dance instructors. Notably, the descriptions in this section bear a resemblance to the original text of Silappadigaram. Clearly, this is a later work as it contains many concepts from the later period. The work appears incomplete, lacking detailed descriptions or explanations of certain terms. In some places, there is some explanation, while in others, there is none. It is unfortunate that we do not have the complete work with more comprehensive details. If you enjoyed this content, do like, share and subscribe to our channel. Look out for short-term certificate courses to enhance your knowledge in performing arts through Noopura Bhramari, and for reading material related to performing arts, check out our website. We will be back soon with yet another treatise the next week. Till then, take care. Namaste.
येष ज्ञाननिधिः श्रेष्ठ श्रद्धयो हृदि सर्वदा येष ज्ञाननिधिः श्रेष्ठ श्रद्धयो हृदि सर्वदा